Hey there. So today we have another review. This is a beer courtesy of Matt. Thank you so much. Had some family in New Jersey pick him up some beer. Oh, jeez. Whoa. Boy, this guy wants to wake up. All right. All right. Um, I don't think I've reviewed this one, but I've definitely had this one, I want to say. This is Morning Bell. So this is our Morning Bean. No, no, no. I've had their Bell. Yeah, the Bell is like their some kind of like mill port or something. This is their. I didn't realize how high rating, by the way. As I was checking out the beer, it's like a 4.36, but who knows? It's an Imperial porter, 9.2%. Imperial milk porter, so lactose, with rook coffee, vanilla beans, and lactose. So yeah, check this out. Like really dark, beautiful head. I mean, the beer wanted to gush out as I opened the can, but that's a nice looking beer. That's gorgeous. And again, once you see a Imperial porter at that range with coffee, my brain immediately goes to Treehouse Good Morning. If you guys don't know, that was like one of the top beers on Beer Advocate for a long time for non-barrel aged beer. It was just like an Imperial coffee porter. Drove all the way to the brewery to get like a couple growler fills. Oh no, sorry, it wasn't even a coffee porter. It was like a maple. Yeah, it was a maple milk, maple Imperial, Imperial maple porter. I think that's what it was. But anyway, Good Morning was a crazy hype beer back in the day. But let's think of this again. But yeah, it smells. I mean, it's just like coffee, chocolate, Tootsie Roll, Oreo cookies, like all those delicious kind of like wafery, chocolatey candy thingies. So I'm thinking Kit Kats, Twix, Kinder Bueno, like that kind of just like confectionery deliciousness. Some Tootsie Roll, a little bit of like yeah, the vanilla's in there too. So it's like offering this like just decadence of like chocolate and sweetness. A little bit of that kind of coffee to do in there as well. So cheers. Jesus. See, this is where beers need to be, especially when you use the word porter. I like it at 9. You know, like these darker beers just really survive. Like mouthfeel is just insane. It's just silky for days. It's so thick and chewy. I mean, this to me is what like pastry stout should be. It's a pastry right here. It really has this wonderful note of like frappuccino, a really nice kind of like sweetened cappuccino with like some kind of like croissant or like a ladyfinger cookie, and just dip it into there and just go honk. You get this tiramisu kind of thing going on, right, with the cookie and the ladyfinger thing, with the coffee and the ladyfinger cookie kind of to do. There's desserty vibe to it. There's vanilla in here. There's a little bit of this kind of whipped cream, vanilla sweetness. There's vanilla in here, right? Yeah. Sorry, coffee, vanilla, yeah, vanilla and lactose. It's wonderfully sweet without being overly powerfully sweet. Like this is definitely on the desserty side, right? This is a sweeter beer, but it's not like cloying. It has the richness of mouthfeel, but allows like the after flavor or aftertaste to be like this kind of lingering, kind of like after you've had like a really delicious, high quality like coffee ice cream / chocolate ice cream to do, where it's just that kind of just like sitting on your tongue, kind of fattiness and sweetness without being like, oh my God, I need a freaking glass of water right now. Which sometimes you do when you eat a whole scoop of ice cream, but oh boy. Rich, just coffee and chocolate up front, just echoing. Honestly, I would have guessed that there was maybe chocolate added to this, but that's the thing I love about beers without chocolate, because you can get there with the malts. The complexity of malts are there, and you can get this beautiful chocolate flavor without like just adding chocolate. Just I feel clashes with and doesn't really complement roasted malts. Usually, you can get so much flavor with just the roasted chocolate. Getting all that coffee flavor is very hard, so you need that top note of the coffee that adds a little bit of oomph of flavor. Lactose and vanilla here, just like oomph, bump up the sweetness, silky mouthfeel, carb on this is tight. It almost has this nitro-y kind of vibe to it because how thick it is. You can see that, you can sort of see as the head is residing that like the beer's just got this higher final gravity to it that's offering this richness. And again, not a cloying beer. Not a cloying beer. 9.2, I would have guessed this guy was like 8-ish. So like 9, also sneaky in alcohol. Oh, that's so good. Oh, that's so good. Yeah. That's going to be one of the best non-barrel aged dark beers I'm going to have of the year. Right? Especially with ingredients added. Like, yeah, whatever. I'll throw this in the pastry stout range. For non-barrel aged pastry stout, this has got to be one of the best that I'm going to have all year. And then the echoing, just like crunchy, chocolate and then lingering kind of like espresso bean flavor is absolutely amazing. That's a solid 97 plus. That is so good. That is Morning Bean. Thank you so much, Matt. That is amazing. Highly recommend that one. Cheers later.